Thank you for staying with us on Newsweek. Earlier this week, the Nigeria Labour Congress requested a time extension from the Nigeria Police to enable the NLC President Joe Ajaero honor its invitation. The police had invited Joe Ajaero for questioning over allegations of terrorism financing, treasonable felony, subversion and cybercrime on the 20th of August 2024. The Labour Union, however, requested that the date be shifted to 29th August, while the Labour Union has described the invitation as a form of intimidation and harassment. It has also alerted its members to be on standby for a possible nationwide strike if its president is harmed in the course of the interrogation. I still have Olayinka Daniels, and of course Nelson Ekujimi is still right here with me in the studio. Olayinka Daniels, I want to put this to you quickly. Now, the whole fiasco between the leadership of the NLC, Joe Ajaero, and the police, I mean, what's your submission concerning the whole situation? What has been your impression with everything happening so far at those quarters?
Well, there are different conspiracy theories that people are putting up here and there, that there's victimization, there's this, why are they inviting the NLC president? And what I've been saying is this: NLC president is an individual like every other Nigerian. So if the police has invited you for questioning, I do not see any big deal in this. Why don't you just, honor the invitation, then let the question come, any answer you have to the question, you can. And if you do not want to respond, you can inform them that your lawyer will surely, that you need to see your lawyer. So you cannot be forced to say anything without your lawyer. So if you demand that your lawyer needs to be, on ground, fine. But that you say you will then decline the police invitation, I do not see any reason why Mr. Ajaero should decline police invitation. Police will do their job. If there is any allegation whatsoever, if they suspect anything, they've only invited you the same way they will send invite to any other Nigerians. Nobody is above the law.
Okay.
So if they have invited you, why don't you just, honor the invitation? There are a number of people police has invited in this country. Honor the invitation. If there are questions you cannot answer, why don't you call even you go with your lawyer. You are free to do that. It is your right.
All right.
And if you don't have to answer them. But saying that because police has invited the NLC president, is because something has happened, is because they want to victimize him, is because they want, no. I do not agree to that. And I believe that we want to build democracy, and we should give it every benefit of doubt to see democracy grow. And at least for a fact, Mr. Ajaero, the NLC president, is also part of the movement that is, clamoring for a better, democracy
life for
in
the
Nigeria.
people.
And I think he should support us in this regard.
All right.
He should honor the invite.
Okay. Now, Nelson. Nelson, very quickly. Now, the leadership of the NLC has been greeted with allegations of terrorism, financing, and this is quite worrying, knowing that the police would have carried out some level of investigation before this revelation.
Well, also don't forget that before this invitation, the police arrested an international terrorist who has an office space within the premises of the Nigerian Labour Congress headquarters in Abuja. So you can link it together. The whole world is aware that an international terrorist was arrested who is an occupant of the Nigerian Labour Congress headquarters. So I'm disappointed, I'm embarrassed that the Nigerian Labour Congress can toy with the security of life and property of over 220 million Nigerians, including their members. Because the police have just invited him for questioning. The police did not say we are arresting him. The police have not said we are arraigning him. So I'm worried that the NLC under Joe Ajaero continues to sink deeper. They have politicized this invitation because under the Constitution of Nigeria, it is only the president, the vice president, governor, and the deputy governor who have immunity. You can see the assault on the collective sensibilities of Nigerians for the NLC to be threatening a strike over a matter that borders on national security.
I was about to say that because now a communique has been issued, like to all the state chapters, to mobilize workers for an indefinite strike, anticipating a possible incarceration of Ajaero. I mean, are we not about to go into another, moment of chaos?
No, I don't believe so, because everybody knows where this NLC under Ajaero, what it has become. That it is everything about the NLC today is about narrow-minded, parochial politics.
Okay.
It is not about the well-being and the welfare of the Nigerian people. Because the Nigerian police, under law, is mandated to secure life and property. Right. And whatever it takes to do that job, nobody is bigger than the rest of Nigeria, not even the NLC president.
Okay, Olayinka Daniels, quickly, before we move on to the last subject matter of the day, in 30 seconds, quickly, now a communique has been issued to all the chapters of the Labour Congress to mobilize a protest, right, for an indefinite strike, should Ajaero be incarcerated, in the eventuality of the issue. How do we come out of this? Are we not about to go into another round of rubble?
I think we have to be careful. You see, NLC has to be careful. You see, we have said that there are a number of things NLC needs to put up as a demand for a nation. We are talking about good governance. We are talking about cost of living and all that. Not because your president, NLC president, is being invited. That is when they will now issue strike threats to Nigerians. No, they are losing it.
All right.
Absolutely losing it.
Okay. Thank you.
We can't afford this. We can't afford this again and again and again, because this is slowing things down. And we can't. I think we need to know what we are doing, and we need to put our focus on the goal.
Okay, Daniels, I think